Haley Van Lith, who was earlier reported to have been committed to TCU, clarified in a quote to the Associated Press today, and I quote, "I did take a visit to TCU, and I'm very interested in them, but I took visits to other schools and was very interested in them too. I haven't made an official commitment, but I'm very close. The ink has not touched the paper for any school." So, we will have to retract the report that we made earlier that Haley Van Lith is headed to TCU, and as soon as she announces where she is headed, we'll be back with that announcement. One player who has for sure found their new school is Layla Felia, 6-foot junior guard who transferred out of Michigan. Layla averaged 16.8 points, 3.6 rebounds, and 2 assists last season and will be joining Madison Booker in trying to take the Longhorns further than the Elite Eight exit that they had last season. Tamara Poindexter, 6'1 junior forward, has decided that she'll be playing at Kansas State next season. Now, in a video that first featured Tamara where she entered the portal, I noted that she chose to play for her home school, and if players who did that would choose another school that was close to home once they entered the portal. And it turns out that the school that she chose was 4 hours and 31 minutes, so still within driving range for her family to see all of the games. Just in case I piqued anyone else's curiosity when I asked that question, we see how that turned out. In a previous video, I reported that Kayleen Schmeichel will be joining Maryland, and 3 more transfers have decided to join her to go play for Coach Freeze next season. We have Sarah Tibiasu, May Torre, and Sailor Poffenbarger all this weekend deciding that they will go play for Maryland next season. So, and that's a lot of points. They picked up a very nice haul. Probably the biggest winners of the transfer portal so far this season. Really nice players there. On the other end of the spectrum, 4 players have chosen to transfer out of Charlotte, following their coach, who's going to go coach Marquette. Daisy Lawrence, JC Busick, Kiana Rimbert, and Olivia Porter all have entered the portal and decided to play for another team next season. We'll keep our eyes out to see where they land, and once we figure that out, I'll definitely be here to report that for you. Former LSU guard Janae Kent has decided that she will be joining Texas A&M next season. And that'll do it as far as players who found new schools. I do want to note 2 more who decided to enter the portal. That's Sydney Harris. She'll be leaving TCU and looking for a new school to play for next season, along with Faith Austin, a grad transfer out of Appalachian State. As soon as we find out where these players will be, still waiting to hear news from the Big Three, but once I do, I'll be back on the next one. Until then, peace.